Always one for drama, Elon Musk has finally given his opinion on the controversial theory of the Great Reset, in which he basically called Klaus Schwab a liar. The drama started when Tesla was omitted from the list of companies on the S&P 500 ESG index, a system that was created to evaluate the sustainability and investment of a company. The index stated that Musk's Tesla did not have a sustainable low-carbon operating strategy and that the company had terrible business conduct and subpar working conditions. In response, Musk went on Twitter to severely criticize the people behind the system, calling the whole system a scam. In his words, Musk said, "ESG is a scam. It has been weaponized by phony social justice warriors." By social justice warriors, Musk was referring to influential people who have major controlling shares in global corporate organizations. These individuals are quickly becoming more active in the decision-making process to solve global challenges since the government is more comfortable staying on the sidelines and getting returns in every economic decision these individuals make. The implication is that these individuals start to see everything as a commodity. Even vaccines for use in third world countries that have no resources to make them are seen as potential investment opportunities. Before we talk about how Musk is fighting against these corporate leaders, let's look at the untold story of the Great Reset. The ugly truth of the Great Reset. The Great Reset has certainly sparked a lot of controversies since it was first presented at the 2021 WEF in Davos. The presentation gave different ways the global economy can be restructured following the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. As good as it sounded at first glance, in the long run, the untold truth is that people like Klaus Schwab were simply planning to restructure the economy and society as a whole for personal gains. Because at the core of the collective ownership theory in which the Great Reset was built, the fact that everyone co-owns everything is a lie. In practice, though, it simply meant that people in power like Schwab and other so-called bureaucratic politicians get to own everything. Besides, what other reason could these powerful figures from financial corporations want to create a conceptualized system with select world leaders behind closed doors? And if there's one thing we know about Elon Musk, is that he never shies away from calling out a corrupt politician or powerful figure when he sees one. Initially, these leaders' plans were being successfully deployed, but the acquisition of Twitter by Elon Musk changed everything. And as expected, they came for him. Mainstream media went above and beyond to paint Musk in a bad light for his acquisition of Twitter, and simply ignored the fact that people like Jeff Bezos, for example, owned the Washington Post, or that Rupert Murdoch also acquired Fox Network. In reality, the media were not really against Elon Musk for purchasing Twitter. However, they had a problem with the significant impact Twitter has on media visibility. Such is the power of Twitter that some even call it the digital town square, where everyone gets to express their views. And rightly so, because let's be honest, unless you have very strong personal reasons, you probably own a Twitter account, which is true for these world leaders and powerful figures in the world. So with Musk purchasing Twitter, he was essentially taking sole control of the one platform that these powerful figures use not only to express their political views, but also to disperse information about their plans to a large active audience. The problem is, Schwab and these other influencers sometimes streamlined information to the public by coating it with layers of false data and lies, all of which can be easily exposed if someone as controversial as Elon Musk owns the platform. True to character, since he acquired Twitter, Musk has made several changes to some of the policies that Twitter was built on. For example, Musk has lifted the ban on many Twitter accounts, including the account of former US President Donald Trump. Musk has also set up a new Twitter verification system so that just about everyone can get their account verified. Now, you can imagine how serious the outcry would have been if people found out that the government was releasing fake information about their control of the pandemic last year. Please leave a like on the video so we can reach more people. Musk's mental state. What's more interesting about the way the media dealt with Musk, especially during his Twitter acquisition period, was that everyone simply ignored the fact that Musk has improved the automobile industry thanks to his Tesla company. Even our knowledge of space travel has been revamped thanks to Elon Musk. So surely this is not a brainless sociopath who would simply want to acquire Twitter to control information circulation, right? Well, psychology research has shown that sociopaths can be very skilled and are often very charismatic, so they can easily make people trust them even when they have bad intentions. Fortunately, it's also very easy to identify them. For instance, sociopaths are always hungry for power and total control. they're also very ruthless when it comes to achieving their goals, which, to be fair, is one of the traits that has helped Elon Musk grow his businesses. But the same can be said for the so-called world leaders behind the Great Reset. For example, in trying to silence Elon Musk for speaking out against the glaring propagandas and agendas being run against Tesla, these world leaders short-sold Tesla stock worth billions of dollars, which eventually got Elon Musk and Tesla on the brink of bankruptcy. You must be thinking, how can these sorts of things even happen? And why will these world leaders and powerful figures do these? The answer is that most of these influential people are happy to enjoy the benefits of Klaus Schwab's plans without having to bear the scrutiny that comes with public outcries when the plans go wrong. But there are selected few influential people in the world who see through Schwab's plans. These people do not like the plans and are not afraid to speak the truth. How Elon Musk exposed Klaus Schwab. The saying, "do not judge a book by its cover," has never been more true when it comes to Klaus Schwab. There have been loads of reports and data that indicate that Schwab is far from the amazing kind person he often projects himself as. People like Ray or Flumick have collected tons of evidence to show that despite Schwab's position as one of the most influential leaders in many organizations that handle global challenges, he's very much a villain. Yet, he and other people in power are tasked with making policies and implementing rules that affect the world. And more often than not, their implemented policies are very harsh. So when the pandemic hit, these people simply left small businesses to fend for themselves by giving big brands an edge to stay afloat in the severe economy. Sadly, the media also indulged in this malicious act by putting the public's focus on the wrong thing. For example, a lot of articles were released during the period of Musk's Twitter acquisition, and it almost seemed at one point that every venture Elon Musk owned had done some shady deals at one point or the other. Then the media also focused on spreading the news that the COVID-19 vaccines were completely safe to use, when in reality, a lot of people suffered one form of side effect or the other. The media even made remdesivir, an antiviral coronavirus medication, look godsend, even though it caused severe rashes, peeling skin, and even respiratory organ failure in many people that took the drug. By now you'll agree these corporate leaders and powerful figures in the world do not really care about the masses. They only do what they think is right to keep their interests in line with their goal. A good case study is Brian Tyson, a doctor in El Centro, who publicly announced through his YouTube channel that there was a viable and cost-effective way to treat COVID. Instead of being supported by these so-called influential leaders, the doctor was severely attacked by the media, and then his medical license was revoked, and all his videos on YouTube were deleted to permanently damage his reputation. Elon Musk is another case study, but unlike Brian Tyson, they could not find anything truly damaging to accuse Musk of. Now, since taking over Twitter, Elon Musk has announced there was now complete freedom of speech on the platform, indicating that anyone can express their views without fear of intimidation or legal problems. Musk believes that everyone should have a say in the evolution of our fundamental liberties as humans, unlike people like Schwab who want people to simply accept whatever is offered to them. One thing's for sure though, this would not be the last time Elon Musk would be involved in a controversy. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on post notifications to get more exciting videos.